I'm Bill at Blue Willow Lavender Farm, and we're going to show you how to prune Grosso. And this is our cat, Binks. Say hello, Binks. We have a little over 1,000 Grosso plants here at Blue Willow Lavender Farm, and these were planted in September of 2008. It's October 7th, 2010 today, and so these are just a little over 2 years old in the ground. Now, this plant has produced 2 blooms this year. The first one began in July, and then we cut it in about mid-July, and then we got a second bloom, and I've just removed that second bloom so that I can concentrate here on showing you how to prune the plant. Now, Grosso is a beautiful plant. It's so useful for cut and dried flowers, and also for the buds, which are used in soap and distilled, and it's really an all-purpose lavender plant, really the best. If you're going to have lavender, you sure want to have Grosso. Now, another thing about Grosso is it has a real spherical habit. That is to say, it kind of looks like a basketball right about now, and that's how a Grosso lavender plant should look in terms of size at the end of the second year. And so we want to maintain that spherical habit. And the habit is the shape of the bush, as we've said before. So the first thing we want to do is we want to locate the wood in the plant, and then we're going to measure roughly 2 to 3 inches beyond that wood, and we're going to make a reference cut in the pruning, and then we'll just continue to prune all the way around the bush. I'm using some garden shears today because it's probably the kind of thing that you have, and they still work really well with the plant this age. So we can just kind of pull back the foliage, and we can see where the wood is in the plant, the woody part, and then we can see where the green part is. Now I can see right here that this part of this branch, that is the end of this branch that I haven't even pruned yet, is exactly where I want the whole plant to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that as a reference point, and I'm going to come around and match that length all the way through the plant the best I can. Now, you know, there's a lot of art involved here rather than science. So do the best you can and try to maintain that same margin. And the easiest thing that I've found is find the parts that are obviously too long, like right here and right here. That one obviously needs to go away. This needs to go away. Try not to go straight across on the Grosso because, again, it's a half sphere. So you want to keep that spherical habit as you're going around. It's not going to be perfectly even. There's nothing perfect in this world, but we want to get close. Can you see that this is way beyond? And so we're going to clip that, get that out of the way. This is as well. Okay, now it's starting to take shape. When these plants get larger, you can use hedge trimmers, gas-powered or electric, if you've got enough, enough cord to get to them. Okay, this is getting pretty good here. Now we're going to come over here, and we're going to take that part off. And I'm just working my way around the bush. I try to stay above it as much as I can because I can kind of see the shape that I'm after. If you get on one side of it too long, you might be kind of cutting it lopsided. Now you can see that this bush is not perfectly spherical anyway. I can't really fix that a whole lot at this stage. I could take more here than I have, but I'm going to live with that. I'm just going to say, well, that's okay. Because just like the rest of us, none of us are perfect in our appearance, and lavender is no different. So I'm just going to come around here. I'm just about done. Doesn't take a long time, especially when they're little. But it's so important that you give them what my wife calls this haircut every fall. Okay, now that's looking really good to me, and we're going to call that good. So we've pruned the Grosso. We're within 2 to 3 inches of where the wood ends, and now that's just going to start to go dormant and go to sleep this month, and it'll wake up again, Lord willing, towards the end of March. And boy, when it does, it's going to really be beautiful.